डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी.
Good afternoon, dear students. I, Dr. Chintan Wagela, working as an assistant professor of English subject at Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University. Dear students, our today's topic is all about that official, academic, and organizational writing. Writing skill. Whenever we have to write something, we have to make a concern of the topic, the direction, level, and so many other things, and then only we can write. So we have to keep in our mind that what we have to ignore and what we have to add. That is called do's and don'ts. So make sure in introduction and all the parameters we will discuss that which thing that you have to add exactly and which thing that you have to delete. Means we have to ignore. So let's start today's session. The components of presentation: introduction, understanding academic writing and official writing, what is formal and informal style of writing, guidelines for academic writing and official writing, common problems to overcome them, punctuation, importance of citation, and different style of citation. Language serves as a potent and creative communication tool which facilitates the exchange of thoughts, ideas, and emotions. The four major skills, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, are fundamental to effective communication. Listening and speaking are considered primary language skills, forming the basis of verbal interactions, while reading and writing are secondary, which involves comprehension and production of written content. Receptive skills, which include listening and reading, focus on receiving and interpreting information, whereas productive skills, speaking and writing, require active generation of language. Writing in a particular is a vital skill distinct from speaking due to its tangible nature, allowing for documentation and preservation of information. Understanding the differences between writing and speaking is essential, especially for grasping the intricacies of writing skill, which are foundational for both a general and academic writing. Writing's ability to be recorded and revisited highlights its importance in educational and professional contexts. Next is all about that understanding academic writing and official writing. Academic writing and official writing are both complex forms of written communication, each serving distinct purposes. Academic writing is closely associated with specific study disciplines, often incorporating specialized jargon and complex concepts relevant to the field of study. It aims to communicate advanced ideas, theories, and research findings in precise and structured manner. Whereas in official writing, it also involves jargon, is generally less specialized and is primarily used in formal settings such as government, business, and legal communications. The tone of official writing tends to be more formal and impersonal compared to the often analytical tone of academic writing. Understanding the differences between these two types of writing is crucial for effective communication, as each requires a distinct approach. However, demand clarity and precision to ensure that ideas are conveyed accurately and without ambiguity. making them essential in professional and scholarly contexts. Next is all about what is formal and informal style of writing. Academic and official writing are both characterized by a formal tone, which is essential for conveying professionalism and credibility. It is important to differentiate between formal and informal writing styles, as each serves distinct purposes and operates within different contexts. Formal writing, typically used in professional, academic, or official environments, adheres to specific norms that emphasize objectivity, precision, and clarity. The tone in formal writing is impersonal and natural, avoiding colloquialisms, contractions, and casual expressions. Word choice is deliberate with a focus on precision and clarity, while synthetical patterns tend to be more structured and complex. Additionally, first person pronouns such as I or we are generally avoided, as formal writing emphasizes the ideas over the individual. This distinct style helps ensure that message is communicated with authority and respect for the subject matter and audience, making it appropriate for contexts that require formality and professionalism. Next slide is all about what not to do and what we have to do. In this slide, we are having one table, and in that table, we are having enough information. So, this image outlines a comparison between what not to do and what to do in the context of formal writing. It provides guidelines for improving the quality of writing, particularly in academic or professional settings. Number one, avoid informal language. The image stresses of the importance of avoiding slang, jargon, colloquialisms, language, or any informal language, and suggests using formal language instead. This ensures that writing maintains a professional and objective tone. Next is contractions. It advises against using contracted verb forms. For example, they are, isn't, can, and recommends using the full verb form that they space are, is then space not, can then space not. So which enhance clarity and formality in the writings. Next parameter is common vocabulary. It cautions against using common imprecise words such as have got, a lot, nice, and the other things. Instead, writers should opt for more formal vocabulary choices to convey ideas more clearly and precisely. As for example, have found, a great deal, advantageous. Next parameter is generalizations. The image advises against making sweeping generalizations and emphasize the importance of stating ideas clearly and concisely, especially in topic sentences. This helps to maintain focus and accuracy in academic writing. Bullet points and lists. In this parameter, the image suggests avoiding bullet points or lists unless it's a report. Instead, writers should use complete sentences and logically structure paragraphs to make the content coherent and maintain formal writing standards. Overall, this guide helps refine language use, making it more formal, clear, and appropriate for academic or professional contexts. Next slide is all about that language features. In this image, a comparison between informal and formal language features in writing, which illustrates how to shift from casual expressions to more professional or academic styles. It outlines several key areas where language can be adjusted for formality. Number one, syntax. The informal sentence: in 2008, the road was built. This was good politically. Two countries united is more casual in structure, while the formal version, the road was completed in 2008, which is resulted in a positive political move that united two countries, which provides a clearer and more sophisticated structure with additional context. Contractions: the informal use of contractions such it's not only my responsibility to look after the family is made formal by removing the contraction that it is not only my responsibility to look after the family. Next is all about that objectivity. Informal expressions like I think, believe that the issue of global warming will be the primary concern at the meeting are replaced with more objective and assertive formal language, such as there is little doubt. It is clear that the issue of global warming will be the primary concern at the meeting. Next slide is all about the guidelines for academic writing and official writing. That certain parameters, certain guidelines that we have to follow to make a significant impact on academic writing and official writing. Academic writing and official writing with both prioritize clarity, precision, and a formal tone. Make sure organizational and academic writing both are in formal tone. So it is our solemn responsibility that whatever we are writing or whatever we have to write, we have to follow in some parameters. Number one, it must have clarity. Always talk, always write to the point only. Precision. Precision means you have to identify that whatever that you are going to write, it must be authentic, reliable, and trustworthy. And formal tone. Kindly don't go for any kind of your emotions there. Next is all about logical structure and organization. Structure and organization. Make sure structure is the main element while you are writing anything. We cannot assume anything. So make sure whatever the structure that you are writing, you have to identify the structure is easily acceptable and digestible to the reader or not. Objectivity and naturality in presenting information, use of credible evidence to support claims, following a standard format, introduction, body, and conclusion, requirement for formal language and coherence. Dear students, make sure coherence. Coherence means while you are writing something, sometimes what happens that some sentences are descriptive, longer one. And while you are writing a longer sentences, sometimes we are losing our interest. We might be bored. So in this concern, kindly use some coherence, some words. However, moreover, nonetheless. So all these coherences are quite useful to you and the readers as well to make a good impact of your writing skills. On the other hand, academic writing allows for a more in-depth exploration of the ideas, research, presenting detailed analysis and discussion. Both require attention to detail and adherence of standards of formal writing to ensure the content is clear, credible, and effective. Next slide is all about the common problems and to overcome them. While we are writing, we are facing some common problems. So here in this slide, we will find the common problems as well and the remedies, means the solution. How can we overcome this problem? The precision of grammar is crucial in both academic and official writing, as it ensures clarity and professionalism. Common grammatical issues include incorrect subject verb agreement, such as the data are significant instead of the data is significant. So the second one is correct one, because in the first one the data is a singular form. So obviously we have to go for the singular form. So what we have written over here, that is called are. So that's why the sentence is wrong. The data is a singular form. The data is significant. Punctuation errors like misplacing commas can also change a sentence's meaning. As for example, let's eat grandma versus let's eat grandma. So that is the thing we have to keep in our mind. Misuse of tenses can disrupt the flow. So maintaining consistency in tense is essential. Ambiguous pronoun references should be avoided by ensuring each pronoun clearly refers to a specific noun. And lastly, sentence structure mistakes such as run-on sentences or fragments should be addressed by simplifying complex sentences. And by correcting these mistakes and the errors, and by making focus on precision, writer can significantly improve the clarity and the effectiveness of their work. Punctuation mark, comma, full stop, exclamatory sentences, all these are the part of punctuation. So punctuation is crucial for clarity in writing, as it significantly aids reader comprehension by organizing and structuring sentences. Correct punctuation helps establish a common understanding between the writer and the reader, which ensures that ideas are conveyed as intended. Learning the function of punctuation mark is essential for effective writing, as each mark serves as a specific role in guiding the reader through the text. By ignoring punctuation rules can negatively impact the quality of the text, leading to confusion or misinterpretation of the message. Poor punctuation is as detrimental as spelling errors or inappropriate vocabulary, as it can alter the meaning or tone of the content. As for example, incorrect punctuation can change the entire interpretation of a sentence, much like misused words can. Common punctuation marks include comma, used to separate elements in a series, clauses, or to set off non-essential information. Semicolons, used to connect closely related independent clauses or separate items in a complex list. Colons, introduce a list, explanations, or elaborating on the proceeding statement. Apostrophe, indicate positions or form contractions. Hyphens, link words or parts of the words, such as in compound adjective or the numbers. Dashes, which indicates a break in thought or interpretation in a sentence. And full stops, which also known as periods, means mark the end of the declarative sentences. Importance of citation. Why the citation is necessary? And before we begin, I think it is very necessary to know that what is the citation first. So citation is a crucial for acknowledging sources and giving credit to the original authors or the creators whose work has informed your own. It means that suppose if you are reading something, if you are reading any kind of book, the novel, research paper, or the thesis, meanwhile what happened that you are taking a particular quote, a paragraph in your own work, then you have to make a courtesy. Courtesy means the citation that you have taken a source from the particular resources. That is the main thing that you have to keep in your mind to make your work more impactful, which indicates the main source referred to in the text, which allows readers to trace where information originated. Citations can include not only words, ideas, but also figures, images, data, or any other material taken from the external sources. Citations are integrated with the main text, typically in the form of footnotes, endnotes, or in text references, depend on the required citation style. The key elements of citations such as author names, publication year, title, and source details, which help the reader to locate the original source and verify the information presented. Proper citation is essential for maintaining academic integrity, ensuring transparency, and giving credit to the original contribution. It also helps to avoid plagiarism. Dear students, I just want to emphasize on the word that is called the plagiarism. Plagiarism, it means that you are working on a certain project. Somehow, you are getting the help of the particular project and you have copied down everything without giving any kind of courtesy or the citation. That is called one kind of plagiarism. Meanwhile, plagiarism is identified as one kind of, that crime in academic field. So make a sense. Don't forget to mention the source from where you have taken the original content. It also occurs when someone uses another's work without proper acknowledgement. Next thing is all about the different styles of citations. So make sure while you are writing, while you are pursuing research work, we are following some different types of citations. The first one that you are getting MLA, Modern Language Association, which is for the humanities subjects or the area. Example, John, Causes of the Civil War, Smith. Next one is all about APA style, American Psychological Association, Social Sciences, Causes of the Civil War. So here that you can see the reference is written in three different ways. Third one is CMS, Chicago Manual of Style for various subjects. Next one is all about ACS, American Chemical Society. Next one is CSE, Council of Science Editors. Next one is IEEE, Institute of Electronic and Electrical Engineers. So all these are the citations. Please make sure while you are pursuing any kind of research, you have to make sure which kind of format is applicable as per your organization or the university where you are pursuing your research work. So I hope, dear students, that you have enjoyed today's session about the topic that we have discussed. So thanks to all for giving your valuable time. Thank you.